Columbia and Argentina finally make their way out onto the field. The two number 10s, front and center for these two nations. Di Maria in his final game, his 145th appearance for Argentina. The 36-year-old has been so pivotal in major moments in Argentinian soccer. He gets one more chance tonight to try and accomplish and earn another title for Argentina. An amazing run to title a couple years ago. And then the World Cup, now trying to get another, trying to win 3 straight major titles in a row as they get set to tee things up with Colombia.
Please rise and remove your hats if you are able, as singer and songwriter Abel Pintos performs the national Argentina.
Favor de ponerse de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de Argentina, interpretado por el compositor Abel Pintos.
Please remain standing if you are able, as Grammy award-winning artist Karol G performs the national anthem of Colombia.
Favor de continuar de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de Colombia, interpretado por la ganadora del Grammy, Karol G.
Can Colombia make it 29 unbeaten and capture their second Copa crown? Or will Messi and Argentina be the last one standing again? John Strong, Stu Holden with the call next.
It is hot, it is late, it is loud in South Florida. It is the 2024 CONMEBOL Copa America final between Argentina and Colombia.
Lionel Scaloni making his from the semi-final win against Canada. Last time he did that was back after the World Cup win in 2022, the friendly after. He likes to make changes. In this occasion, he does not. McAllister expect to see him on that left-hand side of the midfield. Angel Di Maria on the right-hand side, although they like to interchange and swap flanks. Julian Alvarez gets the nod over the leading goal scorer in the tournament. Lautaro Martinez with 4 goals. He's on the bench. Expect to see him at some point in this game. And of course, Lionel Messi likes to float all around. Colombia, they make the one change. Munoz with the red card from that semi-final match against Uruguay. That means that Arias comes in on that right-hand side. Davinson Sanchez has been immense in the back. He's played every single minute for this team, the only outfield player to do so. James Rodriguez, 6 assists, leads the tournament. It's the record for the tournament, and he likes to float as well. He plays in that number 10 position underneath Cordoba. His hold-up play is so important, and then Diaz and Arias will be running off him.
Kickoff will have ended up delayed an hour and 20 minutes. Angel Di Maria, it's his daughters that are bringing the match ball out. Mia, the older of the two on the right, Pia, the younger. There were distressing scenes outside. There were fans without tickets trying to force their way in, creating a very dangerous situation that a lot of people have had to get through to get here. The hope is those can be the scenes we talk about at the end of the night. Scenes of love, scenes of joy, scenes of celebration, and what has been on the field a wonderful party in the last month. And the hope is that tonight these incredible players can continue to do what they have done for their nations and for all of us. Put on a terrific show. Give us something fun to watch. These have been the best 2 teams in the tournament by far. This is the appropriate final, without a doubt. Will it be a crowning moment for one of the greatest of all time and for maybe the greatest team of all time, or will history be made? Very much so. Here in Miami, we are underway at the Copa America final. It is Argentina, Lobby Celeste in the white and sky blue. Los Cafeteros of Colombia in yellow. The perception has been that Argentina have had the easier road here as they tried to defend their title from 3 years ago. They've not trailed. They've avoided a lot of the big boys on the other side of the bracket. Keep in mind, they got away with one in the quarterfinal against Ecuador. Could easily have lost that on the final touch of the match before prevailing in penalty kicks. Colombia on the other side. Going to be hacked wide by Julian Alvarez. But a Colombian team that got past the Brazil level had to come from behind to keep their unbeaten streak alive. They got past the Uruguay level in a wild semi-final, holding on the whole second half down a man. Now they're at the boss level. Messi, Alvarez, the best team in the world, Argentina. What's this thing going to look like?
Well, we almost got an early goal there from Argentina. Great work down that right-hand side. Very narrow midfield for Colombia. They're playing a diamond, and I expect the fullbacks and just seeing that opening sequence to be very important for Lionel Scaloni. That means Montiel on the right, Tagliafico, if he can attack, give width, that'll open up the field underneath for Argentina. But if Colombia want to be successful, it's direct, it's vertical, it's high tempo to try to break down this Argentine defense. Just like this.
Diaz do a nice little bump inside on Montiel. That forced Christian Romero to be alert. Tagliafico carrying forward. And a good tackle there as he tried to release the pass by John Cordoba. Néstor Lorenzo is from Argentina. He played for Argentina in the 1990 World Cup final. He was at one time an assistant coach for Argentina when Messi and Lionel Scaloni and some of their current assistants were players in 2006. Tagliafico tries to run it inside, and he has her on Santiago Arias. It's going to be forced in behind as Lerma reacted, and Argentina have the game's first corner.
Yeah, a lot of conversations going on right now in the Colombian defense there about their organization, and this is the fullback here. Tagliafico getting high and wide, getting in behind, gets around Arias. Good cover, though, for the midfield to put that one behind, and the first chance we get for Lionel Messi to whip one in here, outswinging ball.
He's provided the most assists of anyone in the history of Copa America. Rafael Klaus of Brazil, our referee, managing the pushing and shoving. Messi, outswinger, flicked along. It was Cordoba who got up to it. It's James Rodriguez who just clears it off the back of an Argentina for a goal kick. And it's been just as much about James Rodriguez as it's been about Lionel Messi at this tournament. He turned 33 on Friday, his 6 assists at this Copa America, more than Messi had last time out. Reliable stats only go back to 2011. In that time, James Rodriguez more assists at a single Copa America than any player. He's in his first final for Colombia. This is the biggest moment they have had since winning Copa America in 2001. Can he and they lift the trophy? Giveaway that James can't play forward to Cordoba.
Now, good pressure there from Colombia, putting Argentina on.
Slice clearance there. James trying to bring that down. Cordoba in the area. James goes down. Rafael Klaus tells him to get back up, and now Messi drives it back inside. It skipped off Alvarez's head, and Camila Vargas out to collect. Camila Vargas is 35. He was a backup for 11 years for Colombia until David Ospina shattered his elbow in a match in Saudi Arabia a year and a half ago. Vargas has been the starter since. He has been as lights out as his counterpart Emiliano Martinez on the other side. Here's Luis Diaz now. Montiel backing off. Diaz running in. Diaz! Comfortable first save of the game for Martinez.
Well, that was great work by Richard Rios in the middle to come out of the middle to find space and then just drive with the ball. Opens up the space. Now you've got a 2v1. You've got the overlap coming late from Mojica. Diaz tries to drive inside. Just takes it a touch too early. A little bit of a, yeah, sure there's some contact there, but the referee sent the line early. Not going to give a foul for that. Looked like James was playing for it a little bit.
That ball's out of play before Montiel could steer it back inside. It's going to play for Santiago Arias, getting the start for the suspended Daniel Munoz. He was the player sent off in the semifinal Wednesday that James and company had to ride out the whole second half, up a goal, down a man to prevail. And James trying to play backdoor. Santiago Arias knocks it down. Cordoba got clipped off the outside of the post.
Well, this is a problem for Argentina. If James Rodriguez has time and space to get turned and start pulling the strings like this, Because if he does, they commit those vertical runs behind the back line. They play on second balls. Cordoba does so well to take it off his chest, and a quick shot, quick release, catches Emi Martinez. He's not getting to that if that's inside the post. Kisses off the outside and away, and the first warning shot coming from Colombia there.
He seemed very unconcerned about a shot that was injured from going in. And another giveaway. Rios into the box, gets it away. James rolls it along. Lerma couldn't take that cleanly. Diaz now. Mojica for company. They'll cycle it through. I think we're absolutely surprised how many Colombian fans are here. Probably a majority of the building. Are you surprised how brightly Colombia have started this game against the #1 team in the world?
This is how I expected them to start, with this type of intensity and energy if they wanted a shot at winning this game. Now, look, they come in the informed team, 28 games unbeaten. This was a final, though. They haven't been to a final like this in 23 years. To start a game like this, it really calms your nerves, gets you into the game, and they have a bit of momentum. Can they take advantage of that? Because this is the type of game that they want. I'm interested to see how Argentina, do they start to foul a little bit? But right now they're playing into their hands too by turning the ball over deep, trying to play out of pressure. So I expect also Argentina to go a little bit more direct at times.
Scaloni said the DNA of the team is the same. Our way of playing does not change. Yes, a final is special, but also stressful, he said. And the one who is under the least stress will win. Maybe a sign of the fact of how many of these players have been in exactly these situations before. Rios for James, got it away. Santiago Arias, can he get there? He can, fires it across. That was Diaz crashing in late on Montiel. Lerma settles it down. Mojica, Emiliano Martinez off his line, but puts it over.
Now, what's so impressive about this Colombian team is when that half space opens up and they just get in behind, everybody crashes the box. It's a great looking ball from Arias because he hits it hard across goal, beats the first man, and gives somebody a chance at the back post, and it was Luis Diaz. Argentina played out of the back the last couple and just invited that pressure. Look at him saying, you know what, let's try and squeeze, let's try and win this first one and push this game further up into Colombia's half. But of course, that's where Colombia have the advantage with their two heading the ball between Cuesta and Davinson Sanchez. They have a lot of height.
Argentina trying to go beyond Uruguay for the most Copa America titles all time. Colombia, just the one win on home soil in 2001. Argentina weren't at that tournament. Brazil sent their B team. They beat Mexico in the final. This would be a different type of championship. And Angel Di Maria, and what will be his final game for Argentina, couldn't bring that under control. And he said this is it, his 145th appearance. Can he do what only Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo, has done? Score in 3 major finals, including a World Cup final. Di Maria had the winner in the Copa America final 3. She's trying to drop that one in for John Arias, and Di Maria won the header, but no one there to pick it up in blue and white. Salermo scored the winner of the semifinal, carries forward. James for Santiago Arias. His cross meant for Córdoba. Stabbed in behind by Lisandro Martinez and out the corner.
Being the key, going from midfield to attack, and he's finding these little soft spots. Look at him right there between, it's a box of Argentine defenders, and he gets just the other side of the midfield. He gets turned on the half turn, plays it out wide, and then that's the entry ball. Ball comes firing across, and set pieces, they have been so dangerous this whole tournament because of his delivery. And right now the referee coming in having a conversation saying be smart, because Argentina want to get physical and don't want to lose their man. They're stacking like that to not allow them to get man-to-man to try to lose one defender.
James, deep in swinger, headed back in front, redirected, and Emiliano Martinez is able to make the save. Cueva looked like got the final touch on that. Can't tell if someone brought their boat horn to the stadium or a car horn.
Hey, look, I don't know what's in this building at this point.
You're not alone. There's Di Maria. Messi for McAllister for Tagliafico. The longest spell of possession Argentina have had. Messi, Julian Alvarez, and that was McAllister took the kick. We play on. Rios, great little spin around Julian Alvarez. Referee got in his way. Paul couldn't keep it. James, and he took a kick from Lisandro Martinez, and he's barking at him to get up, and then McAllister commits the foul. And now Rafael Klaus, and we've seen this consistently, how referees choose to handle the early fouls as they build up is important. James remains down.
A hint of frustration there from Argentina and making that foul. And that's what I was saying a little bit earlier. At what point do they start to rough this game up a little bit, not liking the way that it's going? And this is a dangerous opportunity. A great spot for a set piece. Presumably James Rodriguez when he gets up for this.
4 of his 6 assists have come from free kicks and corner kicks.
And this is such a great angle for a left-footed player right now, just to bend one over that first defender and put the goalkeeper, Emi Martinez, in no man's land, whether he can come out and get it or not. Argentina setting their line on the 18-yard box right now. So there's some space for him to just bend it in behind. They've got a man wide open right.
James sends it in. Emiliano Martinez comes to grab it. That's the quarter hour mark here in Miami. First ever final meeting between these two nations. Maybe the biggest game ever between these two nations in a series that dates to 1945. That's not a foul. Di Maria tried to drive through. James, great early ball. And boy, Alexis McAllister, what a tackle to pick John Arias' pocket. Di Maria's open up on the near side. Messi trying to find him now. It's not quite the right angle.
On a couple of occasions, Messi's had the ball in good spots. Just the execution of the pass hasn't been good. He sprayed one Di Maria that was out of bounds. An overhit ball that hits the back of Julian Alvarez. But what cool from Alexis McAllister. He's always that glue for this Argentina team. But I think even in a game like this, I talked about the midfield being very important. He has to bring an intensity, cutting off passing lanes. James Rodriguez, and just keeping this Argentine team connected right now. They can't get disconnected or Colombia will take advantage of that space.
Sanchez going long. Colombia going to try to run with it. Lisandro Martinez able to hook that one away. Santiago Arias. Had been the starter, shattered his left leg and ankle in a game in October 2020. This is just his second. It's not that Argentina have created tons and tons of goal-scoring chances. Why are they struggling to really create much right now?
Well, I actually think they're okay with this spell of possession because it slows the game down a touch. If they can slow the game down with the ball, that's what they want, for them to be able to ramp the gears up when they need to, and they're able to turn the ball over. This was that wonderful ball back earlier in the half from James Rodriguez, finding Arias, who got up on that right-hand side, headed it back across to Cordoba. It's the outside of the post, then they keep the pressure on. So it's been a good start to the game for Colombia, but let's give credit to Argentina and how they play. We think of this Argentina at times as Messi and Alvarez and Martinez, and rightfully so, but this is as organized and as good a team defensively as you will see. So they're comfortable soaking up pressure when they need to for stretches of the game, and then when they can play.
It was important running by 36-year-old Angel Di Maria to prevent gifting Colombia an attacking throw there. Now Rodrigo de Paul, one of the 5 starters on the field for Argentina, who have started all 3 of these finals now. 2 at Copa America, 1 at the World Cup. Messi, good work. Wide it comes. Messi got knocked down, and Vargas able to collect.
Oh, I think it comes off his teammate, Julian Alvarez here. What a cutback from Di Maria. Just sees everybody going towards the goal line and crashing. He cuts it back, and Messi had read it.
For Colombia, just 1 for Argentina. Camilo Vargas plays for Atlas in Liga MX. He's won 2 titles with them. Those fans hoping he doesn't win another tonight. Argentina dropping back currently, trying to frustrate Colombia. Colombia so good on the counterattack, so good in transitions. Argentina don't want to give them the chance for those. Diaz has drifted to the right now. First touch let him down. Lionel Scaloni hollering for a foul, and now he gets one. Colombia have only won one of their last 12 meetings against Argentina. Not many have beaten Argentina lately, of course. Colombia had some early looks in this one. We're over midway through the first half. This is a Colombia throw. Lionel Scaloni at the bottom of your picture thought it should have gone the other way. Carlos Cuesta and Mojica. He's been one of the breakout players at this tournament for Colombia, Johan Mojica. Played for Osasuna in Spain last season. Some acceleration from Sanchez, and that's all the way through to Emi Martinez. Argentina eliminated Colombia in the semifinals of the 2021 Copa America. That was on penalties, of course. That was the start of Emi Martinez's legend. That was the first shootout that he won. First time he showed his gamesmanship and his ability to get an opponent's heads to the world. Here comes Di Maria now. Tried to give it to Messi. It was poked away. Here's Diaz. Space for Lerma. Cordoba coming short. Just a little low in this first half, but that's a good switch for Mojica. Takes it under his command at the first time. James returned it to Mojica. Mojica's crossed toward Cordoba, whose head did that come off last. It's a goal kick. Cordoba disagrees. See the possession numbers so far, fairly even. Colombia dominated the opening 10 minutes or so. Argentina have stabilized since and posed a threat a couple times themselves. Messi most notably. Sanchez, well done. And up the line for James. Protected in the middle by John Arias. And now Mojica. And Diaz. Diaz will roam all over the pitch, along with James. There's Santiago Arias. Cuesta. John Arias. Diaz. James. Outside of the foot for Rios. Rios able to skip past Di Maria. Rios to the end line, pulls it across, up in the air, and a foul given against Argentina as Cordoba caught Lisandro Martinez. Part of this final. John Cordoba into the book in the 27th minute after this foul on Lisandro Martinez. Came in high with the studs exposed. Lisandro Martinez, who missed most of the season at Manchester United with a long injury, came back at the end of the year. They missed him so much for most of the season. It was a big part of Manchester United winning the FA Cup at the end of that year. Another look at the contact. Looked like it clipped the back of his heel. Lisandro Martinez has often been removed from games at around the 60 or 70 minute mark. Veteran Nico Otamendi has often finished the game for Argentina. Somewhat unusual, of course. A lot of times center backs are the one position that go the distance for each team. Lionel Scaloni's had success rotating Martinez and Otamendi. He'd prefer not to have to do it this early, of course, especially in a game that could go 120 minutes. The stadium ready to absolutely explode when one of these teams finds the back of the net tonight. Back in play, Martinez back up. Alvarez tracks that down. Throw goes Colombia's direction, though. And now it's Di Maria who's down for Argentina. Contacted by Santiago Arias. Johan Mojica has looked so confident every time he's been on the ball at this tournament. We've played 30 minutes in this 2024 Copa America final. 0-0 Argentina and Colombia. Colombia hit the post early on through John Cordoba. Messi had a great chance. It was deflected into the goalkeeper's arms by Alvarez. That's the closest either of these teams have come. Long ball forward, cut out after being well read by Christian Romero. Diaz, wonderful back heel. John Arias. Jefferson Lerma. Richard Rios. This is part of why Colombia have captivated the hearts of their nation during this run to this final. It's not just that they've won games, it's that they've won them with such swagger. John Arias. Diaz. Cordoba trying to hold it up. Cordoba. James trying to loft it into Diaz's path. Back to Martinez, who clears. It's another good spell for Colombia, though, now. Lerma, and Arias tries to get turned. He's chopped down by Fernandez. Advantage played by the referee. Diaz. Rios. Turned over to Di Maria. Was immediately hunted by a pack of Colombian players, but the foul given away. Free kick, Argentina. James didn't think there was a lot in that. Tagliafico. Messi. Taken off his toes by Lerma. And Diaz is going to track this. Luis Diaz on the run. And showed too much of the ball to Christian Romero. Mojica, though. And Lerma. Lerma accelerates around one. Jefferson Lerma just wide. It was a rocket. And it wasn't far away. Ooh, there was a touch, too, from Martinez. I'm not sure if that was going wide anyway. Great save by Emi Martinez when you see it back there. It is a corner then for Colombia. They're second of this first half. Swung out by James. Header down was from Cordoba. Comes back to James again. And flag is up for offside. Trying to take it quickly was Martinez. Referee wants him to do that again. Well, that's two corners that Colombia have had in this first half. Both times they've won the initial ball. Argentina a bit fortunate with the second ball on each occasion. Colombian fans impatient with Emi Martinez. I think we're at a stage in this first half where Argentina wouldn't mind just getting to halftime at 0-0. Regroup from there. And they found space down the right. They could still do better than that, of course. Here's Messi. And Fernandez. And Messi again. Trying to serve it into the box. DePaul cleans up. Back for Romero. Both sides taking a moment to stroll and regain their breath in this sizzling, stifling heat and humidity. But here's Tagliafico. And here's Di Maria. Di Maria outside of the foot from Messi. The return ball finds Messi. Messi still by the end line. Ran out of room. And it went out for a goal kick. And Messi grabbing at that left ankle. Maybe it's the right leg. It is the right leg that's been a problem for him at this tournament, remember. And anxious moments for Argentina. Now the reports from Argentina's camp, as you see the ball go out of play again, were that the issue for Messi had been higher up the leg by the adductor or groin area. So the fact that he's reaching lower down there suggests that it might be a different issue, but he is still down. The 186th appearance for Lionel Messi in an Argentina shirt. First appeared for them, of course, back in 2006. As Lionel Scaloni and everybody in Albiceleste here in Miami, back around Argentina, around the world. looking on anxiously. There's going to be a big roar if Messi's able to stand back up to his feet. Davinson Sanchez did really well there, actually, to slide in front of Messi's path and block his route to goal and force him out wide. It was a risky slide from Sanchez, but it worked. Well, back to his feet. How much of a problem will this be for him over the rest of this game? He'll try to walk it off for now. Argentina at the moment playing with 10. Colombia will see if perhaps they could capitalize on that. Jefferson Lerma. Messi back on the pitch. And that's a bad ball for Rios. Di Maria. First touch for Messi since that incident. He is not moving very well. Again, Argentina want to get to halftime. See if they can give Messi some treatment, perhaps. See if he'd be able to continue on after some time off his feet. Decent little shift there. DePaul. And a turn on Arias, who shuts him down. John Arias did so well. And now Jefferson Lerma. This is really good from Colombia. Johan Mojica. Mojica's cross. Cordoba couldn't reach it. Comes all the way through for Santiago Arias. Arias cuts it back. Rios. Now toward the penalty spot. Headed along and wide. And claimed by Martinez. Messi still grabbing at that right ankle. McAllister. And didn't have Di Maria where he thought he was. Concerns for Lionel Scaloni as we approach the final 5 minutes of this first half. Lautaro Martinez warming up on the Argentina touchline. Luis Diaz. James wanted to hit that first time, and now from distance. Fairly simple for Martinez. Decent strike by Richard Rios. Six shots for Colombia, 2 for Argentina. Colombia will be disappointed if this gets to halftime at 0-0. They have definitely been the better team in this first half. Messi still hobbling significantly. Have to really question if he's going to be able to continue. But here's Di Maria. McAllister. DePaul touched for Messi. Messi outside for Montiel. Montiel tried to clip it toward Messi. Taken the other way, Diaz. And to charge through the midfield all by himself. The door was closed by DePaul. McAllister plays to Di Maria. Di Maria trying to find Julian Alvarez, who's not had much in this first half. Tagliafico. Fernandez. There's space down the right for Montiel. Tons of room for Montiel. Montiel's cross. Mojica able to get out and close him down and block it. It's overhit for Rios, taken back by Di Maria. Pendulum swinging slightly back toward Argentina again in these closing stages of the first half. Tagliafico. Still Tagliafico. Looking for the free kick, and he gets it just outside the penalty area. And shouts for a card against Santiago Arias. Does not appear at the moment that Rafael Klaus will oblige those, but he does give the free kick to La Albicelestes. Tagliafico. Just a bit of a high elbow from Arias as they went shoulder to shoulder. Well, Lionel Messi clearly doesn't feel great. But could still deliver something telling from this set piece. Messi delivers. Great ball. It's over the bar. Tagliafico rose up, but couldn't keep it down. It was there for him. Nicolas Tagliafico's only ever scored one goal for Argentina. Not really his job normally. This is his 63rd cap. Into the final minute of the 45. James. Mojica. John Arias. Cordoba trying to return it for John Arias. Kicked it off his standing leg instead. And it's given straight back to Santiago Arias, who touched it to Rios, who feeds Arias. And then the foul against James. DePaul didn't think so. It is a free kick for Colombia, taken quickly and taken short. And then James gives it out into touch. Don't usually see Colombia waste set pieces like that. Had the 45 minutes. We'll have an additional one at the end of this first half. Shielded out by Fernandez for an Argentine throw. Beautiful venue, beautiful crowd, beautiful night in South Florida. Appears that we're headed for a goalless first half, unless Cuesta is almost robbed, and this might fall for Di Maria, but it's swept up and blasted away by Cuesta. Colombia almost got caught. Fernandez. Again. DePaul. Referee blows for a foul. I think Argentina wanted advantage played. And now Rafael Klaus takes the ball and blows for halftime. And 45 minutes are gone in the 2024 Copa America final here in Miami. John Cordoba went the closest for Colombia in the first half. And an example of that here as they go all the way back to Camilo Vargas. See the confirmation of the 11 on the pitch for Colombia. No changes for them at halftime. No changes for either side. Mojica, what a touch. He's been so good at this tournament, but then he turns one over, and it's first time into the box, but an easy take for Camilo Vargas. It was won back by Julian Alvarez. Couldn't pick out a teammate. Now Santiago Arias the other way. Richard Rios. James. Given some space. Remember, Argentina almost scored in the first 40 seconds in the first half. Julian Alvarez had that chance. Colombia almost opening the scoring in the first 2 minutes of this second half. The ball too long for Messi, but it comes to Montiel instead. Into the middle, touched along. McAllister trying to race onto the end of it. Alexis McAllister. McAllister lays it back. Di Maria against a body. Bouncing ball still not claimed. Rios tussling for it against McAllister. And Rios wins it and comes the other way. A look at Argentina spring to life all of a sudden. Alexis McAllister was almost in. And laid it back for Di Maria. And Camilo Vargas made the block.
Rare lapse there in the midfield, but great work from Alexis McAllister staying on the move.
McAllister, long switch to Montiel. DePaul, a slip from Fernandez. DePaul picks it back up. Montiel couldn't chase it down.
Ratchets up a little bit more. This is Cordoba. He's come short for this ball. Remember, he is on a yellow from the first half. He's the only player on a yellow on the pitch. Rios. Argentina have not given up a headed set-piece goal in the Lionel Scaloni era. That's the last 5 years. James in. Back post. Near side. Headed over and wide. Another good chance from a set-piece for Colombia. Davinson Sanchez missed the target. It's the third time they've won the initial ball from a set-piece. Watch Sanchez just wriggle free. That's a great look, and he should score. It was Cordoba who won the initial header. And Sanchez just couldn't get over the top of it. Will Colombia regret these missed chances? They've had more of them than Argentina in the first 54 minutes in this final. They haven't taken any of them. And when you're playing a savvy and experienced champion like Argentina, you'll often come to regret those misses. Down by Enzo Fernandez. Di Maria, McAllister, Messi. Di Maria drills it across the pitch to Montiel. Great switch. DePaul closed down, fouled. Free kick Argentina, 10 minutes into the second half. Chip short in the direction of Julian Alvarez, didn't reach him, and it's hacked away. Rodriguez, good first-time header for Diaz. And a run away from DePaul, surrounded by blue and white stripes. Free kick Argentina. Gonzalo Montiel, who's shaken off an ankle injury to be able to start this game. You can tell Colombia are determined whenever either James or Luis Diaz has the ball from open play. They're going to do whatever it takes to not give either of them room on the ball. It's tight, it's tense. It's everything you expect from a final. First goal, always critical, feels massive now. Di Maria on the acceleration. Past Arias. Di Maria looks to cross, stands it up. McAllister shouts for handball. McAllister again. Pulls it back, top of the area. Enzo Fernandez, Lionel Messi. Out wide, Montiel, into the middle. Unpunched away, down from DePaul. Attack still alive for Argentina. They'll still shout for that handball if it goes out of play. In from Messi. Tipped away from him. Montiel to the ball first. Ricocheted around. Now it's cleared. And now Argentina ask about that handball, but it's not out of play just yet. And DePaul keeps it from going out. And Argentina come again. Di Maria on the run. Into the box. Unheld. Di Maria touched away. Camilo Vargas makes the save. Now let's see about that potential handball a moment ago. It was McAllister. Ooh. Now the hand is down from Cuesta. It clearly hits the arm. And this was Di Maria a moment ago. It's a good save from Vargas, tipping it aside. It will be Messi to take the corner. It's like the handball check is complete. No penalty. Messi delivers, near post. Colombia get it away. Big shouts again from the Argentina bench. They win it back by midfield. Di Maria trying to slither through, wins a free kick. And again, I think Argentina are shouting about a potential handball. Well, let's see. Well, this was the foul on Di Maria a moment ago from Jefferson Lerma. You could see DePaul in the background still signaling for handball. And Lionel Scaloni in the face of the fourth official. It's the Argentina fans raising the volume now. Doesn't appear anything's going to come of those handball shouts, so it is just the free kick for Argentina. Messi and DePaul around it. But of course it's Messi to take. It'll be settled by Fernandez. And all the way back to Martinez. With an hour gone in this Copa America final. Mojica, strong header. And Argentina, bad giveaway there to James, who first times it into the path of Diaz. First touch carried him wide. Luis Diaz up against Romero, tries to turn the corner. Now into the... Well, that was a non-contact issue, and that's always a bad sign. And you can see the trainer immediately motion for a sub. Picked up the apparent ankle or back of leg issue in about the 34th minute in the first half. Played through it for a while, but clearly can't go any further. And it's Nicolas Gonzalez who's going to take his place. Well, Messi no longer needs international trophies to validate his time with Argentina. Not facing nearly the same existential pressure that he was in 2021 or in 2022. He'll still be gutted, of course, that he has to leave this game now. Saluted with reverence by the fans, by his teammates. And clearly distraught, as are they. But with 25 minutes of the 90 left, Lionel Messi can go no further, and Nicolas Gonzalez comes in. This is a corner for Colombia. After all that, Argentina have to get their heads back to defending. There's bumping and jostling in the box. Referee blows the whistle. That was Lerma who went down. Now James serves, and Martinez able to take. Came out really well in traffic. You see the emotions for Lionel Messi. Can Argentina find a way without him now? Motoring down this left side. It squibs into the middle. Julian Alvarez almost had it fall to him before it was hacked away. First touch was good from James. James has some space to try to maneuver a ball forward. Diaz couldn't keep that in. Throw in for Argentina. Di Maria, and reached, but not with any effect by Romero. Out for a goal kick. Again, very hot, very humid. Starting to take its toll now. Now the first change of the night coming, it appears, for Colombia. Rafael Santos Borré up and ready to come on, perhaps at the next stoppage. Di Maria. Rodrigo de Paul. Tagliafico. Whistles from the Colombian fans. Between the lines, this is neat work for Di Maria. Di Maria raking in a back post cross. First header one, across the face of goal and out, just beyond Julian Alvarez. Nico Gonzalez again creating danger. That close for Argentina. What a ball from Di Maria. Gonzalez did exactly what he's supposed to do, heading it back across the face. Julian Alvarez, the ball just curved out of his reach. It's going to be a double change for Colombia. It's Castaño and Borré coming on. Richard Rios comes off. Rios had a tremendous tournament. The most completed dribbles of any outfield player at Copa America this year. Scored a couple goals. Dazzled with his control, his possession, his acceleration, his ability on the ball. One of several Colombian players who's opened eyes at this tournament. And Borré replaces John Cordoba, who hit the outside of the post early on. Didn't have many other opportunities. Thought maybe he may have won a penalty in the 74th minute. VAR decided it wasn't worth further review. And it would have been marginal if it had been given. We're into the final minute of the 90. Both teams have made two changes now. Borré's first action is to give away a free kick. Rafael Santos Borré plays for Internacional in Brazil. Spent time with River Plate, also with Hamburg in Germany. Scored 6 goals for Colombia. It's his 37th cap. Kevin Castaño plays in Russia. This is his 13th appearance. He is yet to score for his country. How much stoppage time will we have before a potential extra time? Whistle and a free kick for Colombia. Being told there will be 4 additional minutes. So there's the confirmation of that. 4 more minutes for Colombia or Argentina to find a winner in normal time in this Copa America final. Mojica in some trouble, gave it away. It's Di Maria, Angel Di Maria, poked off his toes, and Colombia survive. Almost a nightmare moment for Mojica. Argentina come again. Di Maria wants it now. Instead it's Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez scoops it far side. Gonzalez. Gonzalez back post looking for Di Maria, flicked away by Mojica. And thundered off to Paul. It will be an Argentina throw. And Argentina cranking up the pressure late in normal time. Molina. Santiago Arias hasn't been able to get forward in the attack nearly as much in this second half as he's tired. Mojica. Mojica with a late burst of pace. Mojica around one. Messi at the final whistle. Couldn't bounce onto the pitch the way he'd like. But for now, that's just fine. Another for Emiliano Martinez, and it didn't take penalties this time. He didn't have to make any saves from the penalty spot in this final. James Rodriguez, will he have another chance at a trophy for Colombia? His best chance may have just gone. He gave it everything. He had a tremendous tournament. He might still win player of the tournament. 6 assists, the most anybody's had at Copa America since records for assists started being kept. But not able to deliver one tonight. Argentina found the finish, found the goal, found yet another piece of silverware. What a night. It started with an hour and 20-minute delay of kickoff. A stadium that was packed to the rafters. Now we'll hear from players for both teams.
Davinson Sánchez, no se logra ganar hoy, pero se hizo una gran Copa América y Colombia está orgulloso de ustedes.
Duele, ¿no? Duele. Después de un gran torneo que hace todo el equipo. Definitivamente sentíamos que merecíamos más, pero no es de merecimiento, tenemos que hacer el trabajo. Es el camino, sí, pero duele mucho cuando trabajas para estar aquí y competir para ganar.
Hay que levantar la cabeza.
Sí. Tenemos que darle gracias a la gente. Todos los partidos vinieron, nos apoyaron y eso siempre es importante. No queremos hablar de lo que pasó antes del partido porque no tiene sentido. Tenés que salir a hacer el trabajo, como lo dije. Son muchos sueños, ¿no? Muchos sueños, muchas ilusiones porque mucha gente lleva muchos años acá en la selección y algunos que ya no están acá tenían ese sueño, ¿no? De llegar acá y con todo lo mostrado, darle una alegría al país, ¿no? Yo creo que ese triunfo a ellos que lo merecen. Yo creo que Colombia merece todo y obviamente nuestras familias, los compañeros. Pero duele la manera porque ellos tuvieron chances, sí, pero dominamos gran parte del partido y nos vamos con las manos vacías.
Gracias, nos invitaron a soñar.
No, hay que seguir.
Bueno, dame sensaciones de una película perfecta, te vi emocionado, son campeones nuevamente, dame definiciones.
La verdad que no, te puedo decir lo mismo que venía diciendo, estaba escrito, era de esta manera, se lo dije anoche a los chicos en la cena, lo soñé, por eso Dije que era la última Copa América y se terminaba acá. Soñé que llegábamos a la final. Soñé que la ganaba, que me retiraba de esta manera. No sé qué decirte, la verdad. Tengo tantas sensaciones hermosas en el cuerpo que nada, como le dije anoche también a los chicos, estoy eternamente agradecido a esta generación. Me dio todo, me hizo lograr lo que tanto busqué y hoy me voy de esta manera. Qué mejor que así, ¿no?
Costó mucho. ¿Por qué salen tantas veces campeones?
No, parece fácil, pero es muy difícil. Lo sé porque viví del otro lado también durante 10, 11 años, luchándola, peleándola. No es fácil llegar a las finales y ganarla. Y ahora se está dando. Es así, en algún momento tenía que pasar y lamentablemente, se lo dije a muchos de los chicos de la anterior camada, me hubiese gustado poder ganar también una con ellos, lo merecíamos también. Pero bueno, se dio en este momento, seguir insistiendo, seguir peleándola y estos chicos me dieron todo.
Le diste un abrazo con tu gran amigo, con Leo Messi.
Sí, la verdad que no estoy contento porque bueno, tuvo que salir de esa manera por el problema del tobillo. Pero por fin hoy pudimos ganar nosotros a él, darle la alegría a él. Y nada, creo que fue redonda, una noche redonda.
Te felicito por tu carrera, abrazo gigante.
Muchas gracias.
You heard from Davinson Sanchez, heard from Angel Di Maria for the last time with Argentina. 16 titles all time for them in Copa America, the most as they surpass Uruguay again. Waiting for the stage to be set up, the medals set up, and the trophy brought out. Of course, the hardest thing about a final, the losing team having to wait around for the ceremony to receive their runner-up medals. Whole team. Lionel Messi claims another title. He and his country, kings of the Americas, once again and overall, for a record 16th time. It's Argentina, champions of Copa America in 2024.